Hi everyone, welcome to Kpop Chronicles. I am your host, FJP, and with me as always are the lovely Suli Pop.
Yo!
And the adorable Mochidori.
Hi, hello, annyeong.
And on today's episode of Kpop Chronicles, we know everyone's all hype over BTS's new album, Map of the Soul 7, and we're really excited about it too. But because of everyone talking about the new album, we actually wanted to take a minute to reflect on their old stuff and what we like about BTS before. So we will be talking about our top 5 albums, our top 5 music videos, and our top 5 BTS songs in just a minute. So for this episode, like I said, we're going to talk about our top 5 albums, our top 5 songs, and our top 5 music videos.
Yeah.
So we are not going to include Map of the Soul 7 in our in our picks. This is everything prior to Map of the Soul 7. We might in the future do something about Map of the Soul 7, but we're not going to talk about it in this podcast. So
yeah.
Mochidori,
You miss me?
we missed you. We definitely missed you. Thank you for not having to work today. We appreciate
you're
that.
welcome.
Oh, by the way, today is Sunday, February 23rd, 2020. So Mochidori, what you got for your top 5 BTS songs?
Okay, songs. Well, I know we were kind of talking about, are we gonna do solos? Are we not gonna do solos? But
let me just say this. We did not talk about this, so we don't know what anyone has on their list.
Yeah.
We didn't really make any guidelines or rules. I'm very, very rules, guideline-y. I have to think about it. So, for example, my question was, well, did you have solos in your album? Like Mochidori was talking about right now.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, did you have solos? Because if you had solos, that's a different list, and I have to make a different list, and blah, blah, blah. And did I not include solos? Are we talking about repackaged albums, not repackaged albums? Did you add Japanese stuff, not Japanese stuff? So, all of that's, a big deal to me.
Yeah, and I didn't think about that at all. I just thought, I was like, what do I like? Okay, here it goes.
So our lists are should be very different because I did not include any solo stuff, and I did include Japanese stuff. I don't know what your stuff is like.
I didn't include any solo stuff. I forgot about the Japanese stuff actually. But yeah, I didn't do the solos on this one on mine. I kind of just did all BTS, and I tried not to do my favorites either.
Okay, and then Dory did something a little bit different.
Well, because for me, my favorites are what I think are the best, so there's not a real big difference. But when we go into it, my favorite BTS song ever is Awake. It is a solo song by Jin. When I first got into BTS, that kind of hit me really hard, and that I would replay that song all the time, and I related to it a lot. That's my favorite song, Awake. Then we go into Spring Day, which is my second favorite. If it wasn't for Awake, of course, Spring Day would be first. Then we have Blood, Sweat, and Tears, which is their best comeback. Everybody can fight me.
I don't think anyone will.
Okay. Then my fourth favorite is Serendipity. I am a Jimin stan. I can't help it. And then my fifth one is I always say that wrong. Microcosmos. That fifth one is in there, and honestly, sometimes I forget about that song. Mm-hmm. But the other day I was driving to work and I was listening to it and I started crying. But it was because it reminded me of the feeling that song gave me when I saw them in concert.
Yeah.
And I have the video of it too. So sometimes I watch it and I'm just just being part of that was I think I've cried after every BTS concert because I'm dumb.
It's so easy to cry because it's such an emotional experience.
Yeah, but that one with all the lights and everything, and it's just I feel like BTS has this thing that they just make you feel. They just make you feel feelings.
They do make you feel feelings. I agree. With Microcosmos is like, it's a very, very emotional song.
Yeah.
I got to go to a concert with Mochidori, and then I got to go to a BTS concert with Sulipop. And like, for the concert that we went to, we got to hear Microcosmos, and it was super emotional. And then for like, I felt the same thing with Sulipop. We went to see Wings, and I felt it with Turset, and that was really, really, like, I felt really emotional with Turset.
Turset was good. For me, it was a different song, but it's part of my top 5, so I'll get to that one. I'll talk on that one.
Yeah, so Sulipop, what are your top 5 songs?
So my top 5 songs, the first one is Spring Day, which that one was, to me, in the concert, that the moment where we were just all going the vocal part.
Oh yeah,
that was just epic.
It was epic, yeah.
So what happened?
I wasn't part of that, and I never can be, because I'm pretty sure they will never play that in a concert ever again.
I'm sorry.
I'm so sorry.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. It'll be okay.
It will be okay.
But
okay. Let's hope that they do some.
Right.
I
hope they do Serendipity.
I feel like with this new I don't think that they'll do Serendipity, because Jimin has solo songs on this new album, or a solo song.
My heart.
But I feel like for this new concert tour, they'll do kind of like a medley. I don't think that they'll do Spring Day, but they'll probably do a little medley of their older songs. I'm sorry. What were your other songs, Sule?
My other ones, and I guess for me, I didn't do favorites. I tried not to do my favorite song, because I do have favorites, and mostly they're Jimin songs. So I stayed away from that, and I really thought of like the songs that were like, I guess, the most impactful in their career, like the ones that stood out the most to me. So definitely Spring Day. Blood, Sweat, and Tears is my second one. Just One Day is my third one. That was actually one of the first songs that I started hearing with them, and it was just it was like a different change from what they've done previously. Fourth would be Dope, though, because that was after. I think that was after Just One Day.
That was way after Just One Day.
Right, way after.
Shada is in it's in one of the Most Beautiful Moment in Life series albums. I'm not sure which one, but Chuddo came out with Save Me.
Oh, okay.
No. Chudda came out on the very first Most Beautiful Moment in Life album, because it was right after I Need You.
I Need You was the one that came before. Okay. I knew that one of them. It was a soft song before. And then my last song for me is Fire. I feel like those 5 were definitely the most impactful compared to the other stuff. Well, I can't say compared to that stuff, because I feel like there are others that are just as impactful. But I'm picking these top 5 as mine.
That's a good list.
Yeah.
I think it's funny that we pretty much all came up with different versions of the list, and we have different songs on our list for very different reasons.
True.
I'm surprised. Well, and what I think is even funnier is that we have one song in common.
I figured we would.
And
it's a Spring Day.
And it just tells so much about that song. Okay, so my top 5 songs. Excuse me. So my list is compiled a little bit differently. I put the top 5 songs that I feel are just their best songs when it comes to production, the melody of the song, the harmonies of the song, how impactful it was, the lyrics of the song, and just what I think is a great compilation of a song. Now, I think that I'm the only one that added Japanese to our list.
I have it in my albums list, not the songs list.
Okay, so for me, I'm gonna start from I'm gonna go from 5 to 1, right? Because that's how I did it. So
because she got to be
number
different.
5. It's not on purpose. That's how they are.
Like, for real, we literally all went from 1 to 5, and she's
it's
like, "I'm
not
gonna
my
go
fault.
from like the bottom."
I literally wrote them like that. When I do a ranking, I go
okay.
from like number 10.
You can't.
To 1.
Yeah, you can't read them like 1 to 5.
No,
I'm
gonna read them like
I
that.
Do 5 to 1.
Number 5. Y'all hate. Haters gonna hate. Players gonna play. Okay, in Namjoon's words.
Wow.
Okay, no, number 5 is Pied Piper. That song is really cheeky, but it's just so clever to me. Like
It
it's
is, honestly.
extremely clever to me. How cheeky it is, but also how kind of disrespectful it is at the same time. Number 4 is Spring Day. And that is the only song that we all put on our top 5 list, and I thought that's pretty badass. So
Good
again,
song.
it talks a lot about that song. It's just a well-made song, and it's really, it just holds. If you're, I'm not saying that all of us are ARMY, but if you love BTS's music, I can't see anyone that won't have that in their top 5 of BTS songs, because it's just a very personal song, and it's a very special song.
It makes you feel feelings.
It makes you feel feelings.
Doesn't that like song keep coming back on the charts for them over there too? Doesn't like keep coming back after all these
Yeah.
years?
Did it ever leave the chart?
It leaves for a bit, and then every time there's a comeback, it's just like climbing up the list. It's like this ongoing joke on Twitter where it's like, oh, BTS is coming back because Spring Day's going up the list. It's just,
But why?
it
It's
won't end.
such a good song though. Why wouldn't it?
Yeah.
My number 3 song is Crystal Snow. I freaking love that song. I think that the harmonies in that song are absolutely breathtaking. I think that I really love Jimin's vocals, but I overlook Jungkook's vocals a lot, even though he is very strong vocalist. And Crystal Snow for me definitely is one of those songs that just propels his vocals. Number 2 for me is Let Me Know, and that's kind of my how do you say that's kind of my
How do you say?
guilty pleasure song in this list. Like I kind of was just like, you know what, I'm gonna really put a song there that I just love because I just love it. So Let Me Know is that song. It's a Yoongi song, and I'm a Yoongi stan, so obviously I think that song is brilliant, and Yoongi loves Jimin's vocals, and I love Jimin's vocals, and he uses every opportunity to friggin' showcase Jimin's vocals, and I appreciate him for that. And number 1 is Blood, Sweat, and Tears. I think that is BTS's absolute 100 best song, and some people can fight me on that. I think it's their absolute Are you saying yeah because you're trying to fight me, or are you saying yeah because you're on my side?
Because I'm on your side.
We can never tell with Mochidori. Okay, so Blood, Sweat, and Tears is my number 1 BTS song. I really do think that it's their best song. And just in terms of production value and what they were trying to say in that song, and what statements they were trying to make with that song at the time. So those are our top 5 BTS songs. You heard it here first. Mochidori, FJP, and Zulipop's top 5 BTS songs. So next, what do you guys want to do? Top 5 albums or top 5 music videos?
Albums. Okay.
All right,
so
take it
we're
away.
going by top 5 albums. All right. So since I'm gonna be special too, I'm gonna do from 5 to 1.
Why does that make me special? I literally let her. She can do whatever she wants, but that's just how I ranked it. It's not my fault that that's how I rank things. It's a ranking. It goes from top to from the least to best, or
No, she literally has them probably ranked 1 to 5. She's just doing that because you did it.
I do have them ranked 1 to 5 because that's what do you mean? Like 1 to 5, 5 to 1, it's the same thing. Bruh. All right. My favorite album, because apparently, we gotta listen to Silly Pop, is Wings. I wasn't part of that at that time, but I can still definitely admit that's their best song. I mean, best song, wow. Their best album. This is number 1. Number 1 is Wings. That's their best album. Everything about it is perfect, amazing, beautiful. Even if I don't have, even if a lot of my favorite songs are not on there, as a whole, I can say that that's definitely the best album. Number 2 is Love Yourself, Her. and the reason why that is in there on number 2 is because that is the album that introduced me to BTS. So it's has a
Like a special
like a
meaning.
yeah, it has like a little special place in my heart. Just because of that, I was introduced to K-pop and all this other cheesy stuff. The third one would be The Most Beautiful Moments in Life, Part 1. I love it, listen to it all the time. Number 4, I would say it's Face Yourself for me. Now, I don't have any of those songs on my top 5, but like Don't Leave Me, Crystal Snow, Let Go, those are some of their best. Like
They really are.
Oh my god.
They really, really are.
Those are songs that I just don't skip whenever they come. They come on my list. And then number 5 for me would be Map of the Soul Persona. It's, and people are gonna hate me, but I feel like it's one of the last album that truly gave me a sense of BTS.
Yeah, I understand what you mean.
Yeah. And I mean, what's the song? Oh my god, Microcosmos is on that.
Oh, okay.
And that's like, I mean, the feeling that song gives me is just like over anything else. Yeah. So those are my top 5.
That's a good list.
Thanks.
So Pop, what's your top 5?
So my top 5, my first one is Wings. That was my first album too. But the way that from like Blood, Sweat and Tears is on that, just the songs that are there, I feel like that's one of the best ones. The second one, I added repackaged albums. So the second one is You Never Walk Alone. That has Spring Day. It's got Spring Day. It's got Not Today, and it's just still an awesome album. My third is The Most Beautiful Moment in Life, number 2. My fourth is The Most Beautiful Moment in Life, Young Forever. And then my last album is Love Yourself, Tear. I didn't really pick these again with my favorites in mind. I picked them on just looking at like this what's it called?
The track list?
Track list. I wanted to say discography for some reason.
Discography is
The
all
whole
of their
thing, yeah.
albums.
So the track list, just based on what was on the albums and thinking about like the promotions and thinking about like the quality of music, the quality of videos, the quality of content we receive for them, I would say that's for me the top 5 for BTS that I have.
That's a good list too. Our lists are
Are we gonna have one the same?
I don't think we do.
Oh snaps!
I
know.
We have similar. I have from both of you. Yours. Each other's were very different. I included repackaged albums as well in my top 5 list, but because repackaged albums already have songs on them from other albums, I didn't include the primary album of the repackage. So number 5 for me is Love Yourself, Tear. And my list is based off of when I sit down and I look at all of BTS's albums, and I do look at the track list, and I think about like, is this an album that I play in its entirety where I don't skip anything, where I just play the whole album through, or is this an album that I like a song or 2 songs on and the rest of it I don't listen to? So these are the albums that I feel like that I actually sit down and listen to the whole thing. So Love Yourself, Tears, number 5. Face Yourself is number 4. Number 3 is a repackage of School Love Affair, so it's School Love Affair Special Edition, which I really, really love. Number 2 is Love Yourself, Her, and I was actually really surprised that I had 2 Love Yourself albums on my top 5 list, but I have Love Yourself, Her, number 2, and number 1 would be Wings, but because of Spring Day, and there's another song on the repackage for Wings, and I don't remember what the other song is. It was with Spring Day.
Not Today?
No, it's not Today.
Oh.
I think it Save Me.
Save Me, yeah.
I think it Saved Me. But it's basically the repackage of Wings, which is extension of Wings, You Never Walk Alone. So my number 1 is the repackage of Wings, You Never Walk Alone. Wings is definitely their best era, in my opinion. So a lot of my stuff is gonna have a lot of Wings centric content, and I feel like that's the same thing for you guys.
Yeah, I mean, even if I wasn't part of it, like I said, I still think that's definitely like the best era BTS had for sure.
The running theme on mine is still Spring Day and Blood, Sweat, and Tears so far on the list. So yeah.
It was just they really came into their own as artists
Yeah.
for that time. So I'm really grateful to have albums like Spring Day, or like Wings and You Never Walk Alone. But talking about the concert, another really like moment that I just choked up in the Wings concert was at the end when they do play You Never Walk Alone, and that theme was it was so vibrant within that show. And just seeing the rolling credits of whatever concert you go to, you always have the credits at the end, and them playing that song at the end, and you walk away. I'm not sure you walk away from that experience at any BTS concert you go to, but for that concert in particular, I really walked away with this sense of like, damn, I don't ever walk alone. Like BTS really is always there with me, and you know what, you never walk alone. So it's like it just resonated with me, and it's just it's a very nice feeling that BTS is really great. Like BTS is really good about doing or about giving that feeling to you as a listener of their music. So those are our top 5 albums. Those are really cool lists. I mean, we definitely are very different in what we feel. So now we're going to talk about our top 5 music videos. So take it away, Mochidori.
Music videos. Okay. So the first one for me is Blood, Sweat, and Tears. That is their best music video. Y'all can fight me at Mochidori.
So
at Mochidori on Twitter. Let's go. I will.
Why is nobody's trying to fight you? Why are you so aggressive with people?
I'm kidding. Oh my god. No, but Blood, Sweat, and Tears is definitely like their best. I mean, it's of course one of the first ones that I saw when I first got into BTS. So seeing all of that was kind of crazy. Like I've never seen something like that. I mean, we don't get that from like Western music videos.
No.
So just
it was
like
very original.
Yeah, definitely. And just I don't know. I can say that me and my best friend watched that like, oh my god, so many times, literally on repeat forever. But my second one is Spring Day. That music video is so beautiful. So for my second favorite music video, it would be Spring Day. That video is really, really beautiful. And I think, let me see. I think so. I think the first time I saw that music video, I cried.
I did too.
And I didn't even know what this is like. And here's the thing. When I listen to a song, especially in Korean, I don't know Korean, right? And it makes me cry without me even knowing really what it's about.
Yeah.
I know that's a good song. So, like when I said like my favorite song was Awake, the Jin solo. When I first heard that song, it made me cry, and I had no idea what it was about. When I read the lyrics, oh my god, I was bawling. So the same thing with Spring Day. Spring Day, I hadn't looked up the lyrics, so when I saw the music video, I cried. Third one is Run. It's just such a fun music video. I love it. I like, it's one of those things where I think I never get tired of watching it, to be honest. It's just so good.
I don't either.
Yeah. Number 4 would be Save Me. Are you laughing because we have similar ones?
We do.
Yeah, number 4 is Save Me. I feel like, again, going into the thing is I feel like the way that I base my list is a lot different than the way that you guys base your list, because BTS introduced me into K-pop.
Oh, so wow. Okay. Oh yeah, I forgot that.
Right.
Okay.
So I base it off of the feeling that I had when I first watched it. So Save Me Run and Save Me were one of the first ones that I watched. So just that feeling, there's like, oh my god, I just found this whole new world. So that's why that one's on there. And then number 5 is Euphoria. The music video, I'm not too into the theory, and we all know this. But the way that connected to what I did know was pretty awesome.
Oh, so good.
And it also made me cry. So as you can tell, I'm a crybaby. It's fine. But yeah, those are my top 5 favorite music videos. What do you have, Silly Pop?
I find it funny that we have a very similar list.
We do have similar lists.
Except for one song.
Yeah.
And
Same.
the order's a little different. Which I think is
Same.
so the fact that you're like, oh, like I'm like the way you made your list is a little bit different than us. I don't know, because it's kind of on par.
but you know what?
It's
It
different
is
reason.
different. It is different because our lists are very similar with the exception of one song and the order. And actually the order the order is different. And I put them for completely different reasons.
True, we all have different reasons for them. So
Yeah.
So for me, for the top music videos, the first one is actually Blood, Sweat, and Tears. I find that one to be just stunning. That one's like they're visually the best music video I've ever seen. The second one for me is Spring Day. I love that song. So see, second one, Spring Day. So there we go from there. It made me. I'm not really an emotional one. Like I'm not a crybaby like Mochidori is. I'm not. But
I mean, I'm a crybaby.
you was a crybaby too. I feel like you're the biggest crybaby compared to the group. You know, just saying.
Is Silly Pop has no soul. So
Wow.
I do have a soul. Thank you very much. It's for certain things only.
you need a map to find it.
Wow.
Get it.
Plug for Map of the Soul.
Map of the Soul. Get it.
Map of the Soul Suli. Map of the Soul Suli Pop. Coming June. Coming August 20th.
Oh Jesus.
8/20/20.
Yeah, 2020. Anyways, my third is actually Save Me. For it being such a simple, I feel like that one's probably the most simple music video for them, but still the most complicated one. But
Yes.
yeah, because but I also love just the song itself. So that one hit me because of the song, and it's just really nice, and Jimin looks beautiful. My fourth one is Run. So this is where we kind of switch, because you had Run first, I've got Save Me first, then Run. It's a nice video. I like it. I'm big into the theory, so the connection with all this, actually now I think about it, everything's pretty much in the theory, because my last one is Fake Love.
Wow, stop.
Yeah, you
Oh
have
my
your list the
gosh.
same.
Okay, almost.
Okay, hold on. So for me, Fake Love. Oh, that's so cool. So for me, Fake Love, the reason I picked it because it's another. I guess it's like another try to be as like elegant as Blood, Sweat, and Tears was, in that sense of that theory and in that, and just everything about it, from like the sets to the dancing to, I like the expanded version more, the longer one, because the longer one has a little bit more to the whole mass things and the thing. So that I really loved how storytelling it pretty much was, and how it connected so far back to Haruman with the stuff. I'm just not gonna go into details with theory, because then I'm the one scene with
you the pedals,
all that stuff, the way it connects, and it reminded me like, oh my god. So it gave me the oh my god feelings. So now I'm curious, what is your list? How close were we, to the reasoning?
It's just funny because we have the same list essentially, but we just have it for very different reasons. So
Oh
for
my
my
God.
number 5, I'm cheating. I cheated. My number 5, I cheated.
Why am I not
I
surprised?
could not. I could not make a decision. And my number 5 is Fake Love and Lights.
Wow. Canceled. No, we can't do that.
No, please don't cancel me.
No, we can't have that.
I couldn't decide. Okay. For 2 very different reasons.
Light is good though. I'll give you that. But you have to. That's not how this works. That's not how any of this works.
And please tell me, like, the reason that Light is in there is because of that one scene where Hyun Lang's in it, or not, where Rap Line's in it.
It's not because of that.
Oh, okay.
It did become Hyun Line.
Oh yeah.
But it was such a good scene. Oh my
I
Lanta.
feel like that's the reason why.
That's not the reason why.
yeah.
Calm down. No, it's not the reason why. Anyway, Fake Love is in there because honestly, Fake Love is in there because of the production value and just how, because my list is more based off of the pairing of how well did the song go with the music video, because there are music videos that don't go with the song sometimes. How well did the song go into with the music video? How well was the production value? And just how impactful it was for me when I actually watched it. To Mochidori's point, watching music videos in Korean and not understanding, or even hearing songs in Korean and not understanding them, and being able to give you such a strong emotion to the point where you're crying. That is so amazing to me. So Fake Love is in there because I just thought that they took a lot of chances with Fake Love. They took a lot of chances with the production and the cinematography. I love, like how involved and invested they were in the music video, where like they did so many special effects and they did so many so many stunts on their own, like Jungkook running down the hallway and everything falling, and like the water with Jimin, which is just an amazing, gorgeous shot. And like Yoongi with the fire, and that was so like Namjoon in the mirror, J-Hope with the Snickers in the roof. Like I just feel like that video is so incredible. Like it's so well made. So that's why Fake Love is in there. Lights, on the other hand, is such a simple video, but their demeanor is very different in Lights, where it was impactful enough where I did not want to watch it. I had not watched it, and I did not want to watch it for a really long time.
I remember
I made her watch it,
and then Sulipop made me watch it. I love the song, but Sulipop made me watch it, and I was just like literally sobbing. So that's why Lights is in there. And then on the, it has Young Line.
Right.
That's
a real
not
reason.
the reason why.
And we find the real reason, ladies and gentlemen.
It had Rapper Line in it, a really nice shot of Rapper Line. Anyway, but that's not why it's in it. So number four, cuatro. Net. I had to do Hannah Dorset Net. Y Samsa. Okay. I had to.
I don't know. Obviously, you guys can't see her, but she's over here counting on her fingers.
I'm counting my fingers. Number 4, Spring Day. Bomharu.
That's so low.
So it's Spring Day. So number 4. Number 4 is Spring Day. So woo. I honestly don't remember. I feel like I was saying a lot of stuff. I don't remember. So I'm just going to say Spring Day. Okay, so number 4 is Spring Day for me. I know the Spring Day is on your guys' list as well. So it's really funny that we're already so similar in our list. Number 3 is Run. I freaking love that music video so much. Like I love that music video. I love everything about that music video. I think that they just all look so good in that music video. The story that it tells, like even though it's part of the theory, and this is why I like it so much, because if you don't follow the theory, you could still watch that music video and it's just still a good story. If you watch the rest of the music videos in the theory, like I Need You and Euphoria and all that stuff, that's true for that as well, but it's just not the same with Run. Like Run has, it's one of those things, like I don't listen to the song as much as I watch the music video. So I love the song. I think Run is a really good song, but I love the music video.
But I get that though, because like sometimes when Run comes on, like if I'm driving or something, I'll skip it.
Yeah.
But if I'm like watching music videos and it just comes on, I will
never skip Run.
I would never skip Run. It's such a good music video.
Oh my god, I love that music video so much. It's just everything about it just makes me. It's sad because it's like a really sad music video, but it just makes me happy. So that's really weird for
makes
really sad
feelings.
music. It makes me feel feelings. Tengo muchos feelings. Anyway, I have a lot of feelings. Anyway, number 2. Number 2. And we're getting down to the wire, guys. Number 2.
Ooh.
Number 2 is Save Me.
Save Me.
Okay, it's so weird to say the music videos and say the songs and not say by BTS. So number 2 is Save Me. Oh my God. Okay, so I have a thing about I have very particular tastes, right?
Yeah, she does.
So like for example, if I hear a song that has an ongoing beat in the background, I'm gonna love that song because I just love songs that have just the same beat in the background that doesn't stop and it just goes out through the whole song. I really love certain aesthetics, and I really love specific type of instruments and music and things like that. And something that I really love in music videos, I love one take music videos. So Save Me is a one take music video, and to Suli Pop's point before, it's such a simple music video, but it just is so impactful and beautiful, and it's just so well made. I absolutely love the song. Best of Me is my favorite BTS song right now, but before Best of Me was released, Save Me was my favorite BTS song. So I really, 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 really love that song. And I felt like at the time when that song came out, BTS had so many, super production storyline music videos like I Need You and Run, and they had to like put out all of these like theory songs and theory videos and everything like that, and then they just like completely flipped the switch with Save Me, and it was like, we're not going to give you this big production, we're not going to do a storyline or anything like that. We're just going to give you a really simple, beautiful video that's just aesthetically pleasing. And I think that Spring Day had already come out as well. So it was kind of refreshing to have a music video like Save Me, where it was just like, I'm just gonna enjoy them dancing and enjoy the music. And then there are really little snippets in it, like every army I know does the J-Hope finger point, whoop, whoop. Like every army I know does that.
Yes.
Every army I know knows the Best of Me. like it's just a song where in a video where you feel it, man. Like it's really just wonderful to see and to hear and all that stuff. So that's my number 2. My number 1, guess which one's my number 1?
Drum roll, please.
What do you guys think my number 1 is? I mean, you know what it is.
Do I?
Nepita Normal. It's gonna be
Lupita, mi amor.
Shout out to Kero Vlogs.
Yes.
For giving us that beautiful golden nugget of funniness. Anyway, Blood, Sweat, and Tears.
That is our all 3 of us
It's
are
all
number
3 are
1.
number 1, because how could it not be?
Honestly.
How could it not be your number 1 music video for BTS? It's just, it's like Blood, Sweat, and Tears is the music video that all K-pop music videos aspire to be.
Yep.
Like, you cannot tell me that that's not the best BTS music video. It's so fucking good.
It is,
It's
honestly.
so well made. Like, they put so much money into it. It's so well thought out. And then like, just even without the theory, don't think about the theory. Just the actual video itself as a piece of art. It is a piece of art.
Honestly.
All music videos and all songs and all of that stuff, all of them are art, because music is a form of art. That being said, you cannot sit there for every music video and just be like, oh, it's artwork, that's a piece of art, that music video just belongs in a museum somewhere. That music video belongs in the Louvre or something. Blood, Sweat, and Tears belongs in the fucking Louvre. Like, it's just so well made. It's so good. It's so good. It's so good. I never get tired of watching it.
Me neither.
It's visually just absolutely breathtaking and stunning. It's like they took so many risks with that music video, and it paid off. It just paid off, and it just was the catalyst of what BTS is today.
Yeah.
And where they are today. And everything they did before there was kind of getting there, and you're like, okay, yeah, I see where you're going, BTS. Like, you because I'm pretty sure I Need You was their very first big win. And that was before Blood, Sweat, and Tears. And The Most Beautiful Moment in Life, and that whole era of The Most Beautiful Moment in Life was really setting them apart from everybody else in K-pop, and you're just like, okay, great. And then they hit you with Blood, Sweat, and Tears, and it was like, holy shit.
It's another level.
It was another
level BTS.
It is another level. It is another
Another
level.
level.
Another level.
Next level.
Next level.
Next level.
It's just brilliant. Absolutely
It is.
brilliant in every sense of the word. And it's one of those things where, and I feel this sometimes, I feel this with or I feel this with a lot of groups, but not every group or not every song. But there are certain things that artists do that I'm grateful for them. And Blood, Sweat, and Tears is one of those things that I'm grateful for it. I'm just like, damn, BTS, thank you for making this, because it's just so, I just love it so much. So, all right, chroniclers. Those are our top 5 music videos, our top 5 songs, and our top 5 BTS albums. It was really hard to make these lists, guys.
Yeah, I actually did a top 10, but then they fought me and they wanted me to only do a top 5.
Because we thought it was top 5.
We had a rule. It was top 5, and you had to be extra and went with 10.
This is not what we agreed on like last week, all right? We agreed on top 5 today. So I had my list last week. Y'all can fight me.
The thing is that I was down to make a top 10, and then you guys were like, no, don't do it. But I was just like, okay. But it was super hard to make the list because BTS has just this absolutely extremely brilliant discography, from the very beginning until the end, or till the most recent. I don't want to say end. Oh my gosh, until the most recent, and it's just really nice to see their going through all of the albums and going through all of the music videos and going through all of the songs. It's just nice to see their growth and where they were and where they are and where they're going to be. It's really cool.
I just think BTS gives you a different feeling.
They do.
And it's really weird because I was thinking about it the other day. I'm an Agase, right? The GOT7, they're everything. They're my number one. But I can't sit here and say honestly that GOT7 has made me feel what BTS has made me feel.
I agree.
Like BTS is just, they have a way of just digging into your emotions and just like, just, it's crazy. It's insane.
I agree. I think that with BTS, it's like and don't get me wrong, because I know that for the artists themselves, it's not this. For the artists themselves, yes, it's art.
Yeah.
And it's something that they do. It's, for some of them, it's not just a job. For some of them, it is.
Yeah,
For some of them, it's just a job. And I've heard them say it. I can think off the top of my head about like 3 people that I've heard them say it's a job.
Yeah.
But for BTS, everything they do is so intentional, and it's so planned and thought out, and so it's so reflective of who they are and what they value.
Yeah. And
to your point, it makes you feel things like you don't feel that with everyone else.
Yeah.
I'm a VIP and I'm an iconic, and there are certain sentiments and there are like certain songs that Big Bang has and Icon has and even Winner have, and B1A4 have, and all of my like top groups, that they make me feel feelings. That being said, BTS does it all the time.
Yep.
Like all the time. Way back. Like if I go to the very beginning, very, very beginning, and I go to like No and No More Dream and Bulletproof, you feel the angst.
The anger.
Yeah, you feel the angst that they're trying to convey. And there's, like I said, they're so intentional with what they want you to feel, and they execute it so well that you really can't help but feel those feelings. And those are one of the things that make BTS so successful.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was really hard. It was really hard to make these lists, for me at least. I don't know about for you guys, but it was hard for me.
I mean, I made a top 10, so.
We should do like not I mean, I don't, unless you guys want to hear it. I don't know if you guys want to hear it, if our listeners want to hear it, but we should like rank all of their songs.
All of them? Oh my god, that would take ages.
That would not take ages.
That would take forever. Okay, what would be like your least favorite ever? Like bottom of the bottom.
That'd be fine if you do that, but you can't do what you did on this with the music videos where
Well,
you
no,
have half
because-
like you shared it. There's no.
First of all, it's not half. Second of all, it was one. It was only one, and
many.
it was only one. And if we're ranking all of the songs, I wouldn't do that because we're ranking all of the songs.
That would take forever.
It wouldn't though.
She
It wouldn't,
says this, and then 3 hours later, man, I don't know, 3 and 4, man.
3 and 4.
These two are sharing the top two. Like no.
right.
It's hard. It's hard. Okay, guys. Well, I don't know. Leave it in the comments for us. Do you think that it's hard? Is this something that you guys can do? I'm not sure. It was hard for us, but what are your top 5 favorite songs, favorite music videos, and favorite albums for BTS? So let us know in the comments what you guys think. Is this hard for you guys to do as well? What are your top 5 albums, songs, and music videos for BTS? So yeah, guys, thanks for listening, and we appreciate all of your time, and we appreciate you listening to us. We love doing this, so if you love listening to us doing this, please subscribe to us on Instagram and Twitter at Kpop Chronicles, Chronicles with a K, and you can also like our Facebook page at Kpop Chronicles. We really hope that you enjoyed listening to us. We want you to go out there, enjoy your day, and above all, enjoy some music. Thanks for listening. Bye.